Okay. So we are live again tonight. It is Tuesday, July 11th, 5:22 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm going a little bit early tonight because I got a party to go to. Yeah, with some friends. So excited about that. If anybody's joining in, I am approximately 2 hours earlier than I usually go for this kind of thing. So I could be on my own. That happens. So hey, look at this. Melissa's here. Yay. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Melissa, awesome. Paul, you're here. Okay, great. I'm not by myself. Woo, 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 woo. Nice. Okay. All right. So I got something on my mind because I am that way. Stuff gets on my mind, okay? And I gotta get out here and I gotta talk about it. Okay, the first thing on my mind is that the last time I went live in this format, I went back and I listened to myself and I was utterly just umming and uhing the entire time. And that is something that I am trying to work on, be conscious of, and improve as a live streaming host. So I will attempt to deviate from that habit or kill it or do something different. I want to undo that habit. Oh, I did it. I did it. Did you guys hear that? Oh. Okay. Deep breath. All right. Well, I do have a topic that I'd like to talk about, and I will be responding to comments as much as I possibly can. So hello, Kelly. Hello, Damien, Melissa, Ken Dunner, savor the flavor, man. Am digging it. Now, Houston has been coming up lately. There was a young boy, a 16-year-old boy who I heard about in our travels who ran away from home due to some struggles with drug addiction. And that saddened me, of course, because I have been a parent of 3 16-year-olds and am currently a parent of a 15-and-a-half-year-old. So that's an age I know about. It is a delicate age and one that where things can go really wrong really fast. And so having been a parent of and am currently a parent of teenagers, it's a time. It is a time. Stakes are high. And I know there's lots and lots of people out here, lots and lots of my friends who are parenting young children. And those young children have had some challenges with their initial days of life. And it looks like those kids have gone home now. And it's exciting to hear those stories and those tales. And I love it, right? It's exciting and awesome. And my heartfelt congratulations go out to them, and know that the stakes stay high the whole time. And in fact, in some ways, they get even higher. So it's a party. It is a party the entire time as a parent. All right. So yes, Paul, there has been a lot of stuff coming out around Houston. So Ken, pretty sure you're in Houston, if I recalling correctly. All right, so I'm going to do a little share screen here for a minute, and I just want to throw this up here because it is a. These are gifs of Bard shooting smog. Okay. I thought about this the other day, and why is this? This is archetypal literature, right? Tolkien, right? We're talking The Hobbit, right? And at the end of this, Bard shoots Smog with one arrow, right? Or one in the case of the movie that we saw, it was this gigantic spear harpoon thing. Okay. So, and he has one chance. He's only got one arrow, one shot at it. Right? And he's just one dude. Okay. And Smog has this one little chink in his armor, right? And he's looking at Bard and he's like mocking him. And what are the chances, like in real life, okay, of this being effective? And look at this dude. I mean, come on, right? I mean, he's such a badass, right? Just, God, I'm in the fire. I am the man of all time, and I'm going to stare you down, Smog, right? And I'm going to defeat you with my lone harpoon. Right? I'm going to make a point here. This is the thing that we talk like like encapsulates so much of how things are done by humans. Okay. And it's happening in real time right now. So I want to compare this to, and I don't have Adam Spock's, let's see. So let's see. Hive, let's see. Swarm of bees attacks tourists. Okay, tourists. Let's do that. Swarm of bees attack tourists. We want a GIF. Okay, let's do a GIF. Tax worker. Okay, GIF. All right, we're gonna do that. Okay, so keep in mind Bard. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just find. And I haven't done this already. All right, so you'd think I'd be prepared. All right, look at this poor guy. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Look at him. Oh, he's got attacked, like by like a bajillion bees. That poor guy. Okay, he's out of luck. Okay, look at how these bees are doing their thing. All right, look at that. Look at that. All right, now compare how the bees get it done, aka Mother Nature, to how Bard is getting it done. Bees, real life. Bard, fantasy. Okay, let's look at another one. Tidal wave. This was one I found the other day. So good. Let's see here. This crazy. Yeah, look at that poor guy. Oh no! Oh god! He is toast. Okay, there is no, like, you can't fight that. Look at that. Oh, what an idiot! He's just standing out there. That guy is instantaneously dead. Okay, so here's the deal, you guys. I want to talk about, right? So y'all know by now, Ken, Paul, Amber, Dean. I'm a salty old sales guy and I've been in B2B for a long time. All right. Well, the deal is that B2B goes about doing sales, doing its ABM, right? It's account based marketing, it's go to market motion like Bard. Okay. It says, hey, SDR, AE, whatever person that's in the market, it says, hey, go out and get smog. Rawr, get smog, right? Do everything you can. Get them with your one harpoon. All right, you guys listening to this? All right, come on. You got one, like, give him one harpoon. Go get that account. Go. That's a fantasy. Okay? It's a fantasy. Real life is this. Okay? Real life is this tidal wave action. It is a massive force applied against a single entity. In this case, this poor dude. Okay. And that's kind of a negative connotation, but what if we go egg and sperm, right? Egg, sperm, GIF, right? You got like a bajillion sperms, okay, that are doing their sperm thing. Okay. Right. And the egg is a player in this. Okay. The egg is sitting there and saying, hey, I want to be fertilized, right? It's not passive. It's set up. It's ready to go. But it takes however many, 30 trillion sperms or something to get in there. But look, that's how Mother Nature goes about it. It says, look, we're not just going to take one shot. We're not going to count on the harpoon. We're going to go after more. We're going to take every single chance that we have. And so I'm really thinking about, like, okay, do we have an opportunity? Can we even, so there's all this action around, particularly on LinkedIn and some of these communities, and I don't want to call them communities, conversations that I pay attention to, where we are talking about how ineffectual a lot of the go-to-market motions are, right? We make as much noise as possible. We just noise it up. And we fight for who can make the most noise. And we somehow think that, okay, that most noise is the thing. But guess what? We only put the noisemaker in the hands of one person. Right. So one person gets to go and make as much noise as possible around a certain account. And then you got all these other little people, right, that are not related to each other, do not have the same goals, do not have the same objectives. They're actually competing with those other noisemakers. So you got Bard, and you got a bunch of other dudes who are trying to knock Bard down, right? They're like, okay, if we want to really expand that metaphor or analogy, I can't ever keep those two words straight. Thanks for hanging in there with me tonight, Paul. I'm kind of getting into the weeds here a little bit, but saying, listen, what if we took a swarm mentality? What if we took a swarm approach, right? We said, hey, let me just do a swarm GIF. Swarm GIF. We want that. Okay, let's see. Is that a good one? Hang on. Ooh, look at that. Yuckers. What is that? Oh no, yes. Okay, we're gonna show this one. That's a good one. Sorry. Look, we can just get a whole page of swarms. So look at this. Look at that poor guy. Like, okay, this is relentless. Like, what are you gonna do? Look at those goats. Okay. I love the goats. All right, look at that poor guy with the goats. He can't even defend himself. Okay, so let's pretend that we're a business. Let's pretend we're a tech business. And we've got like, I don't know. Let's say we've got 3 SDRs. Maybe we've got 2 or 3 AEs. Okay. We've got 2 or 3 execs. Maybe we've got a CEO. Maybe we've got a founder. Maybe we've got some developers. Maybe we've got some subject matter experts. Maybe we've got, I don't know, some marketers. Got a couple marketers. Got field marketing. We've got demand gen. We've got product marketing. Hello, Tanya. Right. We got a team. Right. We got a team. What if instead of saying SDR, you go and shoot your harpoon at this account, right? 1 or 2 people, do your best. You didn't hit it that time. Okay, well, fire it again at the next one. Maybe you'll hit it. Guess what? Maybe once in a blue moon they hit it. Okay, maybe. But what if we did the goats, right? What if we did the goat GIF? Look at this. What if we were the goats? Okay. What if we said, instead of we're going to compete against each other internally, we are going to band together and create a herd of goats. We're going to be that herd of goats that just literally means that account. So in this case, the account is this poor woman who just falls over. Okay. And she can't resist at some point, right? She literally can't pretend. She can't. At some point, one of those goats gets. It's pretty funny to watch. Gets through. Okay. They get through, and pretty soon, the account just can't sit there and pretend like they never got the message. Okay. Because you got your exec team and they've got access to different people. You got marketers who can access marketers. You've got developers. You've got, you've got people who are doing all this stuff. And it's that herd of goats that knocks her down. Do you think one goat's going to do it? No. Do you think Bard is actually going to get Smog? No. And I appreciate this comment here, Paul. Yeah, Trevor, that's wishful thinking because of ego. That is the comment of the day, because I was actually talking to, hang on, I'm going to bring that up here on the screen just so everybody can see it, because that is the thing, right? Why is that the case? And what can we do about it? And this is where we really need to think about it. Because as I've heard something, I'm not on anything, Tanya. I'm totally 100% clean. I've been thinking about this for a few days now. We can use any analogy, right? We can use wasps. All right, I can do something else here if it would be better. Swarms of whatever this thing is. Oh my gosh, what is that? It's like, I don't know. What is it? Mongooses or mongoose? I don't know. whatever those are. It could be anything. Rats. Okay, we could take bees, ants. Have you seen those ants that make the ants that oh yeah, we got to see that. The army ants. Army ant bridge GIF. Those are insane. I didn't even see this until I started doing like swarm GIFs and stuff. Okay, you guys got to see this. This is crazy. I didn't even know about this. People who live in the tropics probably don't. That is a bridge of army ants. Are you kidding me? Oh wow! Yeah, that is incredible. Look at what they've been able to do. Ants made a bridge, and it is disgusting. But guess what? It worked. Okay, it worked. Those army ants worked together, and they did the thing. Okay, so yeah, so Paul, I am not ignoring this because this is the thing. It's like, how do we move from being Bard, the random fantasy novel hero who, guess what, in real life, I don't like those. I don't like those chances, right? That's gambling. It's low probability. When what we are trying to do is to create an opportunity, right? We're trying to create an opportunity for the organization. Okay? We're trying to get in and trying to make that organization, that account, know who we are as a potential vendor to them. And so what we do is we go out and we say, okay, here's your harpoon, and you can't even see the chink in the armor, but go shoot it anyway. Good luck. Versus, hey, let's all band together. Execs, go find some other execs at that place. Talk to them. Exec it up. Marketing, go find some marketers to talk to. Marketing it up. Go join some communities. Go find some people who work there and like create a conversation. Hey, devs, go out to a dev community and like see if there's anybody, other devs from this target account. Beat chair rules, by the way. All right, do you guys follow me here? The swarm is something that I'm going to be exploring, right? And I really appreciate you guys coming out and just hanging out for a minute, because sometimes I get this stuff in my head and I kind of have to get it out of my brain and into my like audio. And I was trying to explain to my wife a little bit, and I don't know, she was giving me a hard time and okay, beach here. Sorry, now I lost my train of thought, Tanya. Look, okay, you guys are the best guests. I love it. Best audience ever. Because this is what you got to do. You got to pull me off my game. All right. So you guys got the idea, right? Of just swarming it versus Bard. Okay, swarms work. Bard the Smog Slayer does not work, except rarely, right? But a swarm works every time. Tidal waves, they work every time. Okay? Army ants build bridges when they want to, not when they wait around to be given permission. They might miss. They don't miss. All right, with me? All right. So what does Paul have to say here? I'm going to tell you a funny story. When I was in the banking world, I had a situation. This other guy thought I stole his sale when all I did was fix his error. I always focused on the impact of helping others over the office shenanigans. Now, this is real, Paul. Commission ability is a big deal. And it speaks, and particularly in sales. It's huge. And I don't know that I'm necessary. So that can be fixed in a couple of ways, right? So you can fix it at the organizational level, right? You can just take all commissions out, just decommission everybody. This is no commission, right? We're all in this together. The whole team gets a bonus based on their contribution or whatever it is they do, or how the whole team does. You can do that, right? Sales is a function within an organization that is charged with, translating the offer into a paying client. But they've also got other things that they do. They troubleshoot. They are a single point of contact. Often they are, they entertain. Right? There's a lot of things that sales does in the org that they would still need to do. They're still accountable to. They don't just get to sit around and do nothing. And maybe you have a smaller sales team if you're not incentivized, you're not building in all this excess capacity. But that's topic for another day. So that's one way that you could do it. The other way you could do it is you just don't look at that opportunity creation, that point of penetration where you say, hey, guess what? This account is now talking to us. And now we're going to pass it off to the person. You separate that line, right? Where you identify this impossible task of creating that new conversation. And you assign that to the whole org, right? And maybe you don't do that with every account. Maybe you say, we're going to swarm these 3 accounts this month. That's it. Hello, Amara Murphy. Someone say you made it. You made it. Awesome. You're here. You're seen. All right. So the organization says, okay, special project, guys. We're going to swarm account A, B, and C. Exec A, B, and C, D. This is who you're going to go after. SDRs 1 through 10 are going to go after these people. AEs 1 through 8 are going to go after these people. Right. Right. So you have, instead of one person smogging it with their harpoon and hoping for the best, and maybe that account comes in, I don't know, whatever. You hit them with every single resource that exists in the organization. And when when you get the feedback that says, hey, guess what? We're not in market right now, guys, because we already bought a solution, 3 months ago, and we don't need one right now, but maybe in a year. Okay, now you got information. Now you're not sitting around wasting your time on all your harpoons on an account that is so far out of market that you're never going to close them anyway. All right, you get that, you swarm them, you get the information you need, you record that, and then in 6 to 7 months or whatever it is, when you think they're going to be back in market based on what they told you, swarm them again. All right, I don't think it's a terrible idea. Right. And even if you can't abandon all of your infrastructure and all of your bards and your harpoon action and everything, I think you can go ahead and figure out who your highest priority accounts are, who those accounts that are not answering the phone. Say, everybody, all hands on deck. We are gonna open this sucker up. Okay, we are going to take accountability as an organization to figure out what is happening with these accounts right now. And there's a lot of strategy that would have to go into that, right? You'd have to dial that up and figure it out. And maybe if you've got commissioned AEs or whoever it is, or you've got SDRs that are going to get locked out. I mean, we're not talking about appointments across 100 accounts. We're talking about a couple of appointments, maybe in a couple accounts, right? So if SDRs are being incentivized to produce a volume of accounts, a volume of appointments, you're not really going to dent that, right? Because you're, as a swarm, you're going after just really trying to open up this one thing. Now, the value of that is massive. Okay. And to your point, Paul, yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna highlight that too. And I know you're giving me some good pushback. I appreciate that. But here's the thing: I can make an unforgettable first impression with the wrong person. Okay, and how many unforgettable first impressions can I really make across an organization that maybe has 2,000-3,000 employees, and maybe has, if I'm selling to marketers, has 50 or 100 marketers spread across the country, and you've got some of them that are out. There's turnover, there's people losing their jobs, there's all kinds of stuff. I'm just one guy, right? I can make an unforgettable first impression, and they get laid off tomorrow. I got to start all over, right? A swarm, man, you're all over, right? You got people that are hitting it from every angle. And I do agree. I don't know that I necessarily underestimate. Nadine, sorry. I'm I'm just giving Paul and I are going back and forth a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. I love Paul. Paul's the best. Paul is giving me some push. So good though. So good. I'm not angry. I'm passionate. Okay. I got this idea. All right. So anybody who's in here a little late, basically the way that things go in B2B go to market is that you have, one or two people who have basic tools who are charged with opening up accounts that are hard. It's hard to open up as a single person. Paul is challenging me to articulate my points. It's fantastic. Nadine. Okay. I'm going to shut this down. All right. Okay. Okay. Because I can never find the coffee or the cat, Nadine. Now that makes me angry. I need to find the coffee and the cat, by golly. I have literally taken your face sometimes and done like an entire micro grid, and I could still not find those those damn cats and coffees some days. And I said to give up. Ay. Your dad's poor face. It's just like, okay, we're gonna microscope this sucker. I'm gonna find it. Nope, never. I don't know. Okay, I do my best. I do literally. I could spend an entire day trying to find coffee and cat on your stuff, Nadine. All right, where was I? Okay, no, we want to be a swarm. All right, when we're trying to go after our B2B accounts, right? Trying to open up a B2B account that doesn't want to be opened. We want to bring in the executive team, the marketing team, many people from the marketing team, a bunch of people from the sales team, anybody from okay, Steven, you're the best. I'm so glad that you're here. Anybody we can think of, okay? Anybody we can think of, and we want to swarm that account. All right. And I know there's a little bit of a definition thing going on. I know there's some swarm like idea, like, okay, if I'm a single rep, well, I can email, I can call, then I can email again, and then I can hit them on LinkedIn like 5 times. I can hit like 27 of their posts, and I can flood their notifications. I know I can call them like, 2 or 3 times. I can do all that stuff with one person, and then they think I'm a freaky stalker. Yeah, like yesterday. Oh, okay. Yesterday, somebody I don't know. I don't know if she's human or not. But I announced I got a title, I got a promotion. That's cool. It's great. It's fun. And it's a great post. It's super fun to just be supported like that. And no doubt. But later on, as the post was starting to age, all of a sudden I look up and I've got 36 notifications. Like, what? Like, it was instant. It's like it went from 0 to 36, just like that. Like, what's that? Click it, open it. And it's the same person, had gone down on every single person's reaction or their comments and liked them all. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. It got my attention. Yeah. And I thought, okay, weirdo. Like, what's that about? Why would you do that? And does that work? I mean, okay, you got my attention. You got the wrong kind of attention. I think. So, and swarming in my mind is different, right? It's like saying, okay, instead of one bard, I'm gonna put like 50 bards up there, right? Let's put bard back up there on the screen. What if we do this? Okay, here's Bard, the barbarian guy. No, he wasn't a bard. He was the lakeman. Sorry, I gotta put this up. Bard of the lake. Okay. Well, what if I've got like 50 bards up there, all with these awesome harpoons, all like looking at Smog like, You're going to die, Smog, right? I'm going to get you. Okay. And now I got the harpoons and they're all together and they're all like saying, okay, I got this chink. You got that one. You got that one. You got that one. We've got our own chinks in the armor that we can all see. Great. Well, what if I couldn't see that chink because maybe I got different, maybe my eyeballs are different, right? Or I'm focused in the wrong place, or I didn't see it over there because I wasn't set up right, or maybe I got the wrong kind of harpoon, or whatever, right? Whatever. Within an organization, you have so many bards potential. Let's just say that, or goats, or bees, or wasps, or snakes, or rats, or ants, right? But let's call them bards, right? Because he's cool, right? Who wouldn't want to step up? Look at that guy. It's classic American fantasy stuff. Okay, so you guys got the picture. Put like 50. Hello, Nick. Pleasure to see you here tonight. We're talking about Bard the Slayer, and I am practicing monologuing, and I do this as about once a week because I'm trying to improve my public speaking, and I have a topic that I am speaking to, which is whether we can adopt a swarm approach to opening up our B2B accounts versus doing a single bard approach. So I'm saying, like, what if we had 50 bards simultaneously throwing their harpoons at Smog, all with opportunities against a unique chink that was tuned to the respective harpoon that each bard was holding? Wouldn't that be awesome? Right? I mean, don't we want to take down the dragon? Why wouldn't we put our best foot forward? Why would we sit in the back if we have a perfectly good harpoon and say, well, we just couldn't get that account open? Sucks for you, SDR, you're fired. Right? Or sucks for you, AE, get lost. You missed. When all the while that exec team was sitting on a bunch of contacts that could have opened the door for the business. Okay. So I'm not saying that I've got the best idea here, or that it's fully thought out or fully baked by any stretch of the imagination, because it's not. But it's an idea, and I wanted just to articulate it and practice speaking to it, see if it made any sense. I love the pushback that I got from Paul tonight, and I love that Nadine showed up, and Nick, that you're here. That's so good. Ken, I've been savoring that flavor. I hopefully things are going well in Houston tonight. Hopefully it's not too hot. I'm worried about Kerry Chiasen. Where's he in? Beaumont, Texas, I think, where it's really, really hot right now. And he, he's having a hard time with getting enough AC, and I'm worried about his health. So, if we can keep Kerry, because he keeps me fed with the puns, right? The dude is awesome. If you guys don't know Kerry, get to know him, but he's great. He hangs around this community quite a bit. Where else am I? So yeah, closing up the library tonight. Oh, I got the bead chair. If anybody noticed, I want to talk about the bead chair. So the beads are not new. The beads actually went away when I got the standing desk, and I put them in the closet, and then I forgot about them. So it's been, I don't know, 6 months, maybe a little more, maybe 8, 9 months. I don't know. It's been a while. And I thought, you know what? I got rid of the standing desk, and I've been sitting in the chair a long time. And I thought, this chair, it's a little stiff for my buns. So I'm gonna get the beads out. So if any of y'all remember when I had I used to have this green foam. It was like that acoustic foam. So I took that all down when I did the flame background here. And yeah, so I took that out and put it on my seat underneath the beads. So I got a comfy beaded chair, all good. So we're talking late 70s era here, maybe mid 70s. So I'm all about that. And yeah, so it is almost 6 o'clock, and I'm going to a party tonight with some friends. Going to potluck it up. So doing that thing, and still early my time. It's just barely 6 o'clock. So I want to say thank you to everybody who sent their heartfelt and wonderful congratulations to that news that I announced yesterday. That was really, really meaningful and encouraging to me, because at the end of the day, just trying to stay out here and make it happen. So, love to all, and I will try and be back this time, maybe a little bit later next week, depending on what's going on. Lonnie Ray, thanks for joining in late, because I am just about ready to turn this thing off and go spiff up my change my hat, because the hat does not leave this space. I do not want to get it dirty or wear it out. All right, with that, I'm going to say good night to you people. Love you guys so much. You mean the world to me. And with that, going to turn this thing off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. Count up. Thank you.